2-9 on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back. Oh, wait, that's actually the tagline from, Child's Play 2, so, Chucky is back, with a vengeance and murder and normal Chucky stuff. Anyways, tonight's movie, Cult of Chucky.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! Worst apocalypse ever. Yes, episode number 21. We are officially over the 2/3 mark. And so this is the home stretch, my friends. This is the home stretch. That's right. We are winding down. And, after last night's fun yet mediocre outing, I thought, you know what? I have watched a few of the, I would say, Child's Play movies. But I've never really been like a real huge fan. I liked the first one. Never really got into the second and the third one. I actually kind of liked Bride and Seed of Chucky just because they're just out there and kind of cheesy and corny. I kind of like that kind of stuff. But when they came out with Cult or Curse and then Cult of Chucky, I really didn't pay them no mind. But since last year, when I had to revisit Child's Play and watch the new reboot, reimagining, which I really loved, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give some of those a try, and so I ended up finding a movie in the bargain bin, and the bargain bin is not a bad place to find movies. There are gems in there that, for one reason or another, the price just goes down. Like, for instance, I found real cheap, There's Something About Mary. That's a great movie. The Police Academy movies, was it like Police Academy 1 and 2 in the bargain bin? I love those movies. I grew up with those movies. Was it Cannonball? Anyways, things like that. Anyways, so tonight's movie is the Cult of Chucky. So, what is the Cult of Chucky about? Well, it takes place after the events of the Curse of Chucky, or Curse of Chucky. We have Andy, who's all grown up. He's the young boy from the first 3 movies, the demonic doll, whatever, possessed doll, Chucky, Charles Lee Ray, has been trying to get his soul transferred into his body. Anyways, it starts out with him, and he is kind of a loner, kind of a messed up dude, but he does have Chucky's head locked in a safe that he tortures on a nightly basis because, that's the best kind of vengeance again. But fast forward a little bit, we have the protagonist from the Curse of Chucky, now in a mental institution. She is going to be transferred into a medium security prison because she's finally come to terms that Chucky doesn't exist. It was all in her head, and that she was the actual murderer, even though, she's, paralyzed from the waist down. And some of those things, probably a little bit difficult to do. I'm not trying to be ableist here, but I'm just saying, there's an idea, man. There's an idea. You want to be progressive, come up with a paraplegic serial killer movie. There you go. Try it. Do it. You gotta become creative. But there you go. No one ever expected it would be them. But anyways, back to the movie. So the wonderful, sleazy, disgusting, evil psychiatrist decides to have a Chucky doll to try to work through her issues. But it would apparently be that the Chucky doll is actually Chucky. But wait, how can that be? Why? We have a Chucky head that's locked away, and then how could we have two Chuckies? Well, apparently, Charles Lee Ray, Chucky himself, found an ancient spell on voodoo.com, I think, voodoocurses.com, whatever. Anyways, the internet, it's a wealth of information, and apparently it allows him to transfer his soul into multiple objects. And of course, so now we have not just one, but we have multiple Chucky dolls running amok. And yeah, so of course they're terrorizing the people in the asylum, and of course the poor lady, you know, she's in the center of it all. So let's get to those scores, shall we? Violence and gore, I am actually going to give this a 4 out of 5, even though there is some CG going on there. There is a nice decapitation, and really toward the end there's some nasty, nasty kills, some drilling, some stabbing, some guts going. You know, it's actually pretty nice when you start getting up toward the end. So kudos to them, and what seems to be, for the most part, practical effects. So I give them kudos for that. A 4 out of 5. Shock value, I'm going to give a 2 out of 5. Mainly, there are some pretty effective jump scares in this movie, and I really enjoy them, and I did get caught off guard by them. But for the most part, there isn't anything too overly shocking content-wise in this movie. So 2 out of 5. Plot, I am going to give this a 3 out of 5. I like the whole multiple Chucky aspect of this film. I just think that it kind of like loses itself a bit from time to time, and I think the ending is kind of stupid. But other than that, I think pretty solid 3 out of 5 for the plot. Acting, I'm also going to give it a solid 3 out of 5. I think, for the most part, a lot of people do good jobs. I mean, Brad Dourif as Chucky, menacing and snide, and maybe not as creepy as you would see in earlier movies. I mean, he does get the laugh in a couple times, but just overall, pretty good. There are some characters, you know, like you're playing insane people. I guess it's just kind of hard to, like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I get it, but whatever. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Going on to Nudity. Nudity is a fat 0 out of 5. I know this series is not known for that kind of exploitative content, but my god, this movie is such a tease. You have a movie where there is a sex scene and also a breastfeeding of a doll scene, and yet what do we have? Nothing. And my goodness, you know, must have been cold in the studio or whatever they were doing, because there are some pokies going on, but alas, disappointment. Oh, goodness me. Anyways, yeah, there's just no clothes tearing off or anything. Just, yeah, it is what it is. 0 out of 5. Enjoyment factor, I am going to give this one a 2.5 out of 5. I enjoyed the violence and the gore. I just don't think it flowed well. Yes, there were just a few good jump scares, but overall, I think just kind of a middling movie, just average. It doesn't really hold anything more to it. Yes, I like the multiple Chucky aspect to it, but it doesn't seem like they went as far as they could with that, but perhaps, I don't know, the Cult of Chucky 2, who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I mean, the way the ending happens, there's got to be some sort of something gonna go on, right? All right? You would think. Anyways, perhaps they're just going to answer it in the TV series. I don't know. Anyways, 2.5 out of 5. My overall impression is a 2.5 out of 5. Just very average. Just, if it wasn't for the gore, it'd probably be below average fare. It feels a little overproduced, if that's kind of a thing. It just doesn't seem to have like the rough edges that I would like in some horror films. But I mean, it does its job. You want to watch a Child's Play movie that's not completely ridiculous, but still has a lot of ridiculousness in it, and you want to see some decent kills and some violence, and severed Chucky head being tortured, then this is a good one to pick up. I mean, I think I'm fine with it. I'm probably never going to watch it again. I don't know. Perhaps I might have like a marathon night, whatever. Look into everything in the Chucky universe again. But overall, just kind of, yeah. It's fine. It's a fine movie. It's a fine movie, okay? It's fine. Anyways, that averages out to a 2.4 out of 5. Could have gotten those bonus points, but, whatever. So there you have it. The Cult of Chucky. My goodness. The delirium. Anyways, so there you have it. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe, notifications, yada yada. Oh man, I feel kind of tired. I don't know why I could be tired. It's not like I haven't been doing anything for the last 21 days and nights. Anyways, so that is it for now on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. Thank you for watching, and stay scary, internet. And remember, kids, it's always the doll. It's always the doll. It's always the doll. But one of the things also that kind of bothers me is, like, he wants to, like, get into, people's bodies. Like, that was the original goal. And toward the end of this, it seems like he somewhat semi-forgot to do things like that. And then you get the whole situation like, well, wait, if he can put his soul into other dolls, and can he, like, put his soul into other people? Can he be multiple people? And now are we in the movie Fallen? I don't know. Anyways, enough of that. See you next time.